Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is a channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines, and I'm currently playing as Los Angeles Dodgers GM and manager as we go through the 2013 season attempting to win the World Series. We're also playing Action PC Baseball as if it was OOTP and changing the rosters as we go. This is today's game that will be replaying. It's a 1-0 loss to the Arizona Diamondbacks. This is the last game of a 3-game series. And this is for the first time we're going to kind of go away from the order that we normally did. We had been following the regular rotation, but today Chris Capuano will get to pitch this game. There you see the stats for the Dodgers. They only managed 6 hits and 0 runs. And the Diamondbacks not much better as they only scored a run off Josh Beckett, who's a member of the Boston Red Sox after we traded him in the OOTP effect. There you see the pitching, playing in a dome. Let's go to the game. And as you'll see, the past few games we've relied on our bullpen a lot to win. And it's cost us. Capuano is available to pitch today, but we lose Kenley Jansen. He will not after he's pitched 3 days in a row. Chris Withrow's still down even though he didn't pitch the last game. Stephen Fife has been out for 4 days now before he'll get a chance to pitch again, maybe tomorrow. So we're left with Howell, Javi Guerra, who was brought up last game, and Belisario. Paco Rodriguez is also down. He pitched 2 days in a row. He pitched a lot in the last game to secure the win. So I'm not comfortable with that. And therefore, we're probably going to have to go to a 12th pitcher today, and somebody's going to have to be sent down. And unfortunately, I wish it was Jerry Hairston Jr., who hasn't done much of anything for the team, but he cannot be sent down. He's a vested veteran without permission. So it's going to have to be a young guy, and I need D. Gordon at shortstop. He's eligible to be sent down, but I'm not going to do that. He'll start today. And poring over these names, I need 2 catchers. It's going to be Scott Van Slyke. So unfortunately, he will get moved down at least for today. Even though he's been playing great. That really stinks, but I don't want to run out of pitchers. So let's see who's available. NA means they're not. Zach Greinke's still hurt. Tolleson is available, who on the real season just walked 2 people and had recorded 0 innings pitched. Dominguez, who's pitched and not very well thus far this season. Matt McGill, who will be starting in a couple days. Those don't look like great options. Peter Moylan and Matt Guerrero. Moylan has more pitches to throw, and to me that might be the key. So we'll go with him, even though, as you'll see in a moment, he does not have good real stats. These are his replay stats. He has not pitched thus far in this replay season. There's a picture of Pete. His numbers are not pretty. When your whip is approaching 2 and your hits per 9 is 13.5, you know this guy's going to be pitching in a blowout only. Or maybe one at bat, I don't know. Either way, unfortunately, that's the situation we're in terms of the bullpen. So we will activate him. So we're playing short with available players. Let's display all. Let's take that off. These are my 13 position players. So we're facing Cahill, and he did a great job in real life. We'll see how he does against this Dodger lineup. We'll load the regular right-handed versus a right-handed lineup. Let's see if we'll make some changes from there. Yasiel Puig has not been good thus far. First, let's get Capuano in the pitcher spot so I don't forget that later. Okay, other changes. Ethier has not been hot either. Loney did win the game for us pretty much last game with a 2-run homer. Victorino, we're going to move up to the top spot, and we'll move Loney into the second spot. Okay, Uribe's not been hot. None of these guys have been playing very well, hitting-wise. I like that there. Let's try, yesterday he didn't do a very good job, but let's try Schumacher and Ellis' spot one more time, and then we'll bring Ellis in as a replacement defensively if the game is not out of hand. So, Cruz, Hairston, the aforementioned Ellis, and Kemp, who has hit well, but I don't have a place to put him. I could put him in Ethier spot. Yeah, he's going to have to be my big bat off the bench. Alright, I don't guarantee this is going to drive in very many runs. I like Ethier over Puig. Yeah. Okay. 4.5 runs, yeah, right. The range is down to 6.5 today. Let's try this lineup. See if we can win the third game of this series and sweep it. Not a ton of faith, but at least I have 4 pitchers in the bullpen. Capuano is going to have to give me 5 to 6 innings, though. And that means if he's getting roughed up, he's going to have to stay out on there and take it. He doesn't have really great numbers in real life, but he's done great so far. The ERA is only 1.64, and he has 2 wins. Cahill has a horrible ERA, but it's just like the last game with Kennedy. You never know until you play it. 80 degrees inside a dome, wind speeds 8 miles per hour left to right. So let's play a game. And Victorino leads off against Cahill. Runs have been at a premium in this series as the Dodgers have won the first 2 games with 3 and 2 runs, so a total of 5. I'd like to get 5 today, and that still might not be enough. Victorino strikes out. Here's Loney. 2-run shot yesterday. Were all the runs the Dodgers got. Loney walks. Batting third is Ethier, who had great numbers yesterday, but went 0 for 5. And it gets away. That's a wild pitch from Cahill. And Loney moves into scoring position, even though he's a 4. With 1 out, the numbers go up for Ethier, but let's see what happens. Pitch by Cahill. Is a fly ball to center. Ethier not known for his power. That's leveling off. This should be a catch for Parra. Not even to the track. Makes it. Loney going to tag? I don't think so. So Ethier does not come through. 2 outs. It's Puig's chance. Oh, he did make it on the track. It's up to Puig to score this half inning, and he hits a fly ball to Parra. That looks playable as well. And we're through half an inning. The Dodgers get a walk, leave Loney at second. To the bottom, the Diamondbacks face Chris Capuano for the first time. All right, they mixed their lineup a little bit. It looks like Parra is now, the center fielder is now hitting leadoff. Goldschmidt dropped to 5th. I like that. Chavez coming in off the bench. I haven't seen him yet this series. Okay. There's a defense a little weak in the middle, at least for now. Hoping to build some offense. Capuano faces Parra. And he hits it right back to 1 out. Those are really good numbers for Prado. So we're going to, since Goldschmidt's down a little bit, we're going to pitch around him. If we walk him, I'm okay with that. And you do. Those numbers look scary. Prado over at first with 1 out for Hill, who has even better, well, comparable definitely. So we're going to be careful here as well. Prado not going anywhere. And Hill hits a ground ball to Uribe. Is it past Uribe? Oh yeah, it's into left field. Is that a double? Does it get past Ethier? Oh, it gets past Ethier. Alright, it looks like Prado will score on this play. The best we can hope for a second and third. And that's what we get. That's Hill's third double, and we will face Goldschmidt this inning. But first Montero. We can bring the infield up. I'm willing to give up a run here to get an out. We need this out so I can walk Goldschmidt. So we're going to pitch to him and hope for the best. And he hits a ground ball to Gordon. Not going to throw home. We're going to take the out. Second out. Diamondbacks score. They're up 1-0 for Goldschmidt. And we're definitely going to pitch around, if not just walk him intentionally. On deck is Chavez. I don't want any part of Goldschmidt. I don't even want to take a chance. So let's walk him. I'm going to get beat. Let's see if Capuano can get out of this first against Chavez. Oh no. A wild pitch. Doesn't matter. Diamondbacks score now, lead 2-0. Those numbers look a lot better now for Chavez. And Chavez walks. So first and second now with 2 outs. Diamondbacks already have 2 runs in. And up to the plate steps Cody Ross, who has a gigantic power number we saw in the last game. He's finally getting a chance to start against Capuano, so we're going to pitch around him. Hope for the best. There's a fly ball to left. Ethier going back. It's leveled. Might have a chance at this. Down it comes, but it's over Ethier's head, and it doesn't even matter. It's gone. I knew his power was bad. Well, the good news is this game is over, and I will be able to just, well, is there good news? The bad news is we've lost this game. We're not scoring 5 runs. The good news is the bullpen will get to rest today, hopefully. If Capuano can give me enough pitches, he has 105. So from here on out, we're just pitching. We will not sweep this series. Pennington with a base hit. Well, bad Capuano finally showed up. The first 2 starts, he was great. And I milked him through innings. And some of this is my fault for walking guys. But I was trying to nurse him through. Here's a ground ball to Schumacher. He flips to Gordon. And the inning is mercifully over. But behind a 3-run shot by Ross, the Diamondbacks lead 5-0 after 1. This would be a comeback among comebacks. Here's Uribe to lead off the second. He hits a fly ball to right. That's up high, and that's gone. That ball will not return in its original form as Jose Uribe hits a solo shot, his 3rd of the season. RBI number 4. And the Dodgers are on the board. We will not be shut out today. 376 feet. It's 5-1. Diamondbacks. Here's Ellis. He hits a fly ball. It's up high, but it looks like Parr has got it. He's getting a lot of work this game so far. He makes a catch first out for Schumacher. He hits a ground ball to second. Still waiting for it. He'll flip easily to Goldschmidt. 2 down for D. Gordon. Pitch by Cahill. Ground ball looks like to Goldschmidt. Picks it up. It's going to be a race, and Goldschmidt wins the race. We're through 1.5. The Dodgers get a solo shot from Uribe, but that's it. It's 5-1. Diamondbacks. Capuano, after 33 pitch first half inning, goes to work with Parra. He hits a fly ball to right. That might be good. The way the ball's flying out today. Puig is back. It looks like he's near the track. I don't know that he's at it. Nope. He makes the catch. Near the 365 mark. So maybe he was on the track. I don't know. 1 out for Prado. He hits a base hit in the right over Schumacher's head. Let's see if this is 2. Puig holds him to a single. 1 out for Hill. He's 1 for 1. He hits a fly ball. Victorino's coming in. That looks playable for him. He makes the catch. Prado returns to first, and there's 2 out. For Montero. Pitch by Capuano is a fly ball. Center field Victorino moving to his right is waiting, and he makes the catch. So relatively calm half inning there for Capuano, settles down, but after 2 innings, it's 5-1 Arizona. Capuano will get to hit to lead off the third. And he lines one right at Hill. One down for Victorino. It looks like he's got a base hit over Hill's head. Ross will cut it off. 1 out single for Victorino, and Loney's up. Victorino, an 87% chance to run here. We're going to take it if they don't throw over. Let's see. And he's stolen it. His 3rd steal of the season. He's in scoring position now for Loney. Surprised they didn't throw over. And James hits a ground ball, looks like to Goldschmidt. He's got it. Victorino moves up to 3rd, but there's 2 out. And it comes down to Ethier getting a hit here to score a run. The pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle. Hill, to his right, makes the play. And the Dodgers threaten, but Victorino's left at 3rd. We're through 2.5. It's 5-1 Diamondbacks. Capuano goes right after Goldschmidt, and he hits it right back to him, and he makes a web gem. All right, that's his first great play of the season. He faces Chavez now, and that looks like a base hit to right. Puig will cut it off. Chavez returns to first. 1 out. Here's Ross, who's homered, and he hits a deep one again. Is this one gone? It didn't get up really high. It just kept carrying. Let's see if it comes down. Ethier back, makes the catch this time. Chavez not going to try it. He'll stay at first. And with 2 outs, Pennington, who also has a hit, comes to the plate. And he walks. Come on, Capuano, give me 5. 2 on, 2 out for the pitcher's spot. Cahill. See if he can get out of it here. Under 70. He's up to 70 pitches. Strikes him out 1, 2, 3. We're through 3. A third of this game is complete, and it's 5-1 Diamondbacks. This game is not a blowout yet, but given the way the Dodgers score, I don't see this happening. So soon I'm going to have to call off the Dogs and start putting some backups in. Save some at-bats for future games. But as of now, Puig gets a chance to hit. And hit he does. Fly ball to left. It's going up. It's leveled. Prado on the track at the wall makes the grab. And just a track. 1 out for Uribe, who's homered. One of only 2 hits for the Dodgers. He hits a ground ball to short. Pennington takes his time, throws to first. There's 2 out. Ellis gets an opportunity to hit now. And a base hit past Hill into right field. A 2-out single for A.J. Ellis. He'll hold for Schumacher. Pitch by Cahill strikes him out. A second K of the game. We're through 3.5. It's 5-1 Diamondbacks. Apparently I hit the button too hard. Parra up. Hits a fly ball to Victorino to lead off the bottom of the 4th. 1 out for Prado. He hits a fly ball to left. Ethier watching it. Hang up there. And come down. Yep. Ethier's waiting for it. 2 out for Hill. Those are really good numbers for Hill. But he's at 80 pitches, and I need him to get through one more half inning, so we're throwing it right at him. And he strikes him out. Capuano's second K. We're through 4. He's settled down. Unfortunately, the first inning was terrible for him. Arizona leads 5-1. Here's Gordon. He hits a ground ball to Hill. That's an easy play at first. 1 out for Capuano. He's going to hit for himself because he's going to pitch at least another half inning, hopefully. I need 20 pitch innings here. And he hits a ground ball to the left side. Chavez, former Oakland A, makes the play. Fires across and gets in by about 10 steps. 2 out. Back to the top of the order for Victorino. And I could start pulling people now, rather than waste at bats. I'll call off the dogs now because I need Victorino at bats later in the season. Let's see who's available here. We have fewer people on the bench, so let's take pitchers out of this so I can just see who's left. They're all right-handed hitters. Hairston Kemp can hit, and he can play center field, so that makes it easy. Matt Kemp comes in to hit for Shane Victorino. That'll save Victorino's at bats for later. And looks like Kemp's got a base hit. Into left field, it'll fall in front of Prado, and they'll hold with the single. Next up is Loney. I'm not really that worried about his at bats, so he'll get a chance to keep playing. Plus, I don't know that I really have a really good first baseman to take over. I mean, somebody can play the position, but other people are more important to get out of the game. Loney walks. So 2 on 2 out for Ethier, who's staying in the game. He can take at bats, no problem. And he can strike out. Third for Cahill. The Dodgers get runners on, but don't move them. And we're through 4.5. It's 5-1 Diamondbacks. Okay, Chris, can you get me through this half inning at least? Oh. Kemp's waiting for instructions. Let's go put him in. All right, pitch to Montero is a pop-up. Let's see, Schumacher? Looks like he's calling for it. Just short of the grass. Nope, now he's on the grass. He makes the catch. 1 out. For Goldschmidt. And if this is a home run, it's a home run. He pops him up. Will this make it to the outfield grass? Uribe looking to take it, and that looks short of the grass. 2 out for Chavez. Capuano get through it? Yeah, he does. Third strikeout. We're through 5. It's 5-1 Diamondbacks. All right, Puig, Uribe, and Ellis. Who needs a break here? Uribe definitely will be taken out. Should I take Puig out here or not? Give him one more at bat. I mean, this is not a blowout game. This is not 10-1, but it was the opportunity. Well, I can give him a bat. Let's go. And he hits a fly ball to left. That looks playable. It's up really high, but it's leveled off and it's coming down, and Prado's waiting for the can of corn. Drops his apron. And there's 1 out. Okay, now Uribe is out. And we're going to bring in Hairston Jr. And let him hit. Pitch is a ground ball to Hill. He's got it, and Hairston is still hitless this season. A.J. Ellis is going to come out too as we try to conserve some at-bats for the future. Ramon Hernandez will come in to pitch it. And he gets a base hit over Pennington's head into left center. No, we're not going to try for a double down 4-run. All right, 2 out, 1 on, and that's it for Cahill. He's at 101 pitches. He's got the win locked up. He pitched great. Here comes Tony Sip. I'm sure there's a Chris Berman nickname there somewhere. Hernandez with an 87% chance to steal. We're going to try it. Pitch, throw down. And he's stolen it. His first steal of the season. Might as well have taken a chance there. All right, now if Schumacher can get a hit, we can get a run. Easier said than done. Schumacher walks, first and second, 2 out. For D. Gordon. Well, there's not going to be a home run here. We can try to bunt for a hit. No sacrifice with 2 outs. And then a pinch hitter for Capuano, I guess. Yeah, let's try to bunt for a hit. D has not played very well thus far. And it looks like he's got one. Chavez comes in late, and D. Gordon is on. And the bases are loaded. We could get right back in this game right here. Who's going to hit me the home run? Mark Ellis or Luis Cruz? Well, Luis Cruz, not much chance for that. Oh, let's look at the pitchers. I have a good hitting pitcher. His name. Oh no, I don't have him. I was looking for Zach Greinke, but he's on the injured list. I don't believe any of these numbers are going to do well. Hyun-Jin Ryu, 541. Better than Capuano. Luis Cruz with a 409. Mark Ellis with a 697. So I guess that's what we're going to go with. Mark Ellis doesn't have to hit a home run here, but if he does, we're tied. And here comes David Hernandez in the pitch. So those numbers will go down by 100. All right, they're bringing in one of their good relievers. We saw him in the first game of this series. For David Hernandez, let's look at his stats on the season. David, well, not his batting. He has a 1.35 ERA. He's really outperforming his real numbers. 6 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 9 Ks, a whip of 1.350. Okay. Apparently they're scared here in the 6th inning. I'm not. But a base hit here could make it interesting. Pitch to Ellis. It's a walk. Oh. A walk is as good as a single, except it only scores 1 here. Hernandez comes in and scores. It's 5-2 Diamondbacks. And the bases are still loaded for Matt Kemp, who singled his first time up. His numbers are terrible. Look at these numbers. All right. Pitch by Hernandez. There's a ground ball. Looks like to Chavez. He should be able to take it to second the easy way. No, he's going to go the long way. And they get Kemp. Well, the Dodgers threaten. They get bases loaded, walk in a run. But at the end of 5.5, it's 5-2 Diamondbacks. Okay, let's move people into position here. Hairston's over at third. Hernandez is a catcher. Gordon's going to be replaced by Cruz. Ellis goes into Schumacher's spot. And the new pitcher is... Well, not Howell. We'd like to stay away from Howell. Belisario, too. So, Guerra and Guerra. Now, remember, we're losing, so we're only going to have to pitch 3 innings, right? The 6th, the 7th, the 8th. So, I don't care how they do it. Let's start with Guerra. See how far we can go. And he goes into the 7th spot. All right, can you get me? He's got a total of 20 pitches. This is his first attempt of the season. Let's see if he can get me through this half inning, please. And then Wahoo can get me the rest of the way. Let's hope. Pitch to Ross. He gets a base hit. He's had a day today. 3-run shot, and now a single to left. 1 on, nobody out for Pennington. Pitch is a ground ball, could be 2. Ellis to his left, what he does best, flips to Cruz, who does what he does best, pivots. The runner is out, and Pennington makes 2, and that helps the pitch count. That's sad that that's the most excited I've gotten this whole game. 2 down. Greer. I apologize, sir, if you're watching how I pronounce your name. 2 out. Nice job on the ground ball double play. He's facing the pitcher, Hernandez, and Hinske gets the pinch hit for, I think, the 3rd time this series. All right, let's see if Guerrero can get out of this half inning. Hinske hits a fly ball to right. Puigu's still in the game, watching it. Come down and makes the catch. We're through 6. 2/3 of this game is mercifully over, and the Diamondbacks lead 5-2. Matt Reynolds coming into the game. You know, it's sad that I think this game was over in the 1st inning. A lot of teams have come back from a 3-run deficit. It is possible. Just not likely with this lineup the way they're hitting. Loney leads off here in the 7th. Pitch by Reynolds, the lefty, against Loney. Ground ball to short. Pennington over to Goldschmidt, 1 down for Ethier, who can't hit lefties either. Right now, he can't hit anybody. And he strikes out. He's hitting 200. He's going to be below 200 now. And whoever's playing the Diamondbacks next after the series can thank me, because they're going through all their pitchers to win this one game. Brad Ziegler now coming in with 2 outs to face Puig, who's 0 for 3. And he pops it up. Is that going to make the outfield? It's going to make the outfield. It's up really high. But it should be playable for Parra. Shifting to his right. He makes the catch. Dodgers go 1-2-3 in the 7th. We're through 6.5. It's 5-2 Diamondbacks. And Guerrero looks okay. So let's keep going against the top of the lineup. See how many at-bats he can give me here. Pitch to Parra is a fly ball to left center. Kemp ranging back and to his right. Almost to the track. Makes the catch. Oh, he's on the track. 1 out. Hey, he's already given me 1 more out. These are the kind of moves that win a championship. Let's see. He's facing Prado now. He's at 12 pitches. We're going to keep pitching him. And there's a ground ball to Cruz. Big hop. He's got an arm. And he's got an out. 2 out for Hill. Excellent numbers. This will probably be Guerrero's final batter. Can he get him out? Good numbers for Hill. And he hits one into center. That'll fall. So he didn't go. And Kemp messes it up. Hill goes to 2nd on the error. So that should be a hit and an error on Kemp. He's at 2nd now with 2 out. For Montero, those numbers are really good. Guerrero's over. Try to milk him through 1 more. Because I don't have to find. He's going back to the minors after this. If he blows out his arm, no gigantic loss. Let's give him 1 more batter. I said that was his last batter, but there's only 1 pitch over. Can you get the catcher out? He hits a fly ball to right. Still going up. Really high up. Is it going to come down? Yeah, it's going to come down. In the stands. That's a home run for Miguel Montero. Well, thanks for trying. The Diamondbacks hit a 2-run shot by Miguel Montero. It's 7-2 Diamondbacks. And now it's over. And now Guerrero will be leaving the game. Okay, Javi, can you get me 4 outs in this game? Unfortunately, this is how you have to manage, because if he can do it, then I get my bullpen back in the next series. That would be helpful to try to win. These numbers look terrible against Goldschmidt, but we're going to go right after him. And he gets a base hit. That's pretty fortunate, actually, with those numbers and his power. He'll go for 2 and make it. No? No, he didn't. Thank you. That saves us some pitches. He got thrown out a second. All right, we're through 7. It's 7-2 Diamondbacks after the 2-run shot by Montero. All right, Hairston Hernandez and Guerra will be hitting for himself. Is that Hairston's first hit of the season? It's still hanging up. Yes, it hits. Jerry Hairston Jr. is not going to be shut out for the season. His batting average balloons to 125. He's a 1-run. This guy, if I had anybody else who could play third as a backup, he would not be on my roster. Sorry, Jerry, if you're watching us. Okay, here's Ramon Hernandez. He's had a productive game thus far. And he hits one right at Parra. And he makes a catch, 1 out. For the pitcher, he can bunt here. Can you bunt? I don't know that he can bunt. Let's go see if he can bunt before I really bunt. Now that I've been given a second chance. So he's going to swing. He can't hit either. This will be interesting. Oh, he says, excuse me, I can't hit? And he laces one into left. Unlike his real-life stats, he has a single. He didn't even get an at-bat in the real 2013 season. 2 on, 1 out for Cruz. He hits a fly ball. Looks like it's left center. Looks like Parra has this one. Hairston better not tag. It's caught. And everybody holds. 2 on, 2 out. And Josh Calmenter is coming into pitch. Boy, they're burning through guys. That's fine with me. Just to face Ellis. There's an RBI. He walked his first at bat. And he hits a ground ball. That looks like it's a base hit. It is into right field. Is Hairston going to try to score with the 1 running ability? He has a 71% chance of scoring. In a 7-2 game, let's go for it. Have some fun. And he's safe. Hairston scores. He has a run scored in the column. Woo! It's close now. 7-3. Diamondbacks lead. Hey, the tying run is on deck. Here's Kemp, who's 1 for 2. The Dodgers have 9 hits today. Pretty good. You know, even if we didn't have that, if we didn't have that first half inning there in the bottom of the first, who knows? Can't give up 5 runs and expect for me to try to win, especially when the bullpen's down. All right, Kemp, 3-run shot. Nope, he walks. Boy, Arizona, if they had played like this the other games, I think we would have scored a lot more runs. All right, somehow there's an opportunity to tie this game right here with 1 swing. This game could be tied. Another bases loaded situation. Loney facing a right-hander, so it's possible he hit a home run the last game. Can he do it again? He duplicates it here. We're tied. The pitch. Ground ball. Nope, it's a liner right at Hill. And that'll do it as the Dodgers leave the bases loaded again. We're through 7.5. It's 7-3 Diamondbacks. Okay, Guerrero has 28 pitches to get through this half inning. Let's see if he can do it against the bottom half of the lineup. There's a ground ball past Ellis into center field. Chavez has another error. Man, this is the game to have your errors. That's his second, his third of the season, second today. And there's a runner at second with nobody out. Here we go. 30 pitches. Let's see if he can get through it. Here's a ground ball. Is that past Loney? No, Loney gets it. And he makes the play. This is the sad part of being a manager. You're rooting. You're getting excited about just getting ground ball out. We've left 11 runners on base today. I guess there's some way that we're winning this game in some alternate universe, but definitely not in this one. 1 out for Pennington, where it hits one on the ground to Cruz. We're not throwing. We'd like this regular out at first, please. The run will score. It'll be 8-3 Diamondbacks, and that's fine. The margin of error doesn't matter to me. The wins and losses are the only thing. Commenter, is he gonna hit for himself? No, AJ Pollock, yes, bringing him off the bench. He's the only guy who was out today. He had been at the top of the lineup the first 2 games. AJ trying to pad his stats here against Guerra, who's now at 17 pitches, and he hits a ground ball to Loney, who flips it over to Guerra, and he does his job. The Dodgers get through this game without using a leverage reliever, and JJ Putz comes in. At the end, let's count how many relievers the Diamondbacks had to have to win an 8-3 game. But first, let's finish this one off. Ethier, looking for another 0 for 5 day, pops one up. It looks foul. Hill, crossing past Goldschmidt, who's apparently anchored in his spot, makes the catch. 1 out. Oh, he makes a great play. His 3rd of the season. An unbelievable catch. That's my best Bill Walton. There's Puig. He's 0 for 4 also. He hits a ground ball to Pennington, who throws him out easily. Good 0 for 5 days for Ethier and Puig. And here's a guy who got a hit, Jerry Hairston Jr., and scored a run. And he strikes out the end. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? The Dodgers lose 8-3. But on the bright side, on the game outside the game, there's another good video to watch. No good pitchers were harmed in the making of this video. There we go. Let's see if we can look at the stats. 5 beyond that, we tied 3-3. There's your at-bats. 9 hits somehow. Victorino, Kemp, Loney 0 for 3, Ethier 0 for 5, Puig 0 for 5. But the bottom of the lineup did some damage. Jerry Hairston Jr., first hit of the season. Pitching-wise, this is what I wanted to look at. Campolano could have given me 102. He gave me 97. That's pretty close. Guerra stayed in a batter too long. That was my fault. My bad. And Guerra got underneath. He only had 26 pitches, and he got it through with 20. Cahill gets the win easily. Nice job pitching. Here's the relievers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it for today. We'll see you next time on Missed It by How Much.